Okay, well, good morning and welcome to the IsaTools Pro Training. My name is Diane Williams and I'm out of St. Louis, Missouri. And we're just here pretty much just to kind of help you get familiarized with the IsaTools Pro. There is an IsaTools phone app, but I mainly use the desktop pretty much because it's bigger. I can see it easier, and this is what I like to use. My husband Chuck, he uses the phone app, but if you are new to this and you're just kind of checking it out, you can actually get a little more information by going to your Isagenix back office, hovering over resources, and you would go to IsaTools, but since I already have it on there, just to show you what it would look like. Once you do have it, you can go to Manage IsaTools, but this is what would pop up. Gives you kind of a 3-minute video here on what this app is about, and then it also shows you the features when you scroll down with just the phone app, and then also with the phone app and the desktop. With the desktop, it does cost a little bit more each month, but you do get a little bit more. You get the coaching emails and notifications. You can actually build your own presentation builder, and it comes with a free tax software, kind of like a QuickBooks, but it's deductor tax software. So if for some reason you only have the phone app, this is also where you can go and you can upgrade it. You would just scroll down and this would say upgrade if you didn't have the full service. I don't know if that's what that's called, first full service, but once you do have the tool, you can log in either from your back office. You would go to IsaTools and it would take you to your IsaTools dashboard. Actually, you would have to log in, but this is where you would end up once you do log in with your IsaTools. Once you do get the app, I forgot to tell you, you need to go to your App Store or to your Google Play Store and actually get the app and download it. And then when you're setting it up, it's going to ask for a password, but what you actually need is a, I lost the term. We're going to get to it, so I might have to tell you when I get to it. Access code, I believe is what it is. So instead of a password, you're going to have an access code, and you should receive an email with that access code. So that will get the app on your phone, and you'll have a password to log in to your back office here for your IsaTools dashboard. But once you do get to your IsaTools dashboard, just to let you know, when I first purchased this, I thought that this Guide Me button right here was the only training that I was going to get. So just to let you know that if I can do it, you can do it. It's pretty much just jumping in and searching around on your own, and they've actually done a few things even since we've gotten it, and we've only been in a little more than a year. But anytime you're on a page that has this question mark circled, if you click on that, it actually takes you to some frequently asked questions about that page that you're on. Not every page has that, but the ones that do have it, there are some frequently asked questions. So that's a great way to learn a little bit more about the IsaTools Pro also. But like I said, this Guide Me button, it pretty much just highlights everything on your dashboard right here. It kind of tells you what each of these features are. You can do things just quickly from your dashboard, adding a new contact, sharing video or article. You can add on your to-do list. This 5 times a day just kind of keeps it in front of you, letting you know if you've done anything in your IsaTools back office that shows that you've done an action for the day. Whether you're adding a new contact, whether you're sharing a video, you'll get a green check mark. So the very first thing you do want to do once you do get the IsaTools Pro is make sure that your site is set up, because when you're sending out videos or any kind of information from here, you want to definitely make sure that they have your contact information, and that they can also, if they opt in, that you will get their information. So if you just click on the display information, I'm pretty sure that's the one that covers all of it over here also. But you just want to make sure that your information is put in here. Return address, there's some way for you to actually send physical things through the mail, so they need your return address in here. And then what you want displayed on your website. You want to make sure that you do upload a picture. It's just better to have a picture so that people can put a face to a name. For your notifications, IsaTools will notify you whether you have the app or the desktop, and you can tell the system how you want to be notified. So if you send someone an email and they click on it and they fill out their information, you will get notified. Either you can be notified through email, you can be notified through texting, you can be SMS, push notification is what I was trying to say. And you can let the system know how you want to be contacted, depending on what you want to be contacted on, if you want that at all. If you want your new contacts registering on lead capture page, I would think that you would want to be notified about that as soon as possible, so you can let the system know if your contact returns to the site. It will let you know that also if you choose to be notified. If someone asks for more info, and then if you set up to-do items, or if you set it up that way, you can also send yourself reminders about your to-do list. And then make sure that you save the notifications whenever you do any kind of changes on any of the pages, because if you don't, it'll just revert back to the way that you had it. The lead capture page, you definitely want to make sure that's on. If it's off, all you do is you toggle it back on to on, and then you click on save. But it will capture their name and their email address as long as you have it on. If you want their phone number and their physical mailing address, all you do is click on one of these, and then you make sure that you hit save. Anytime you do anything on there that saves, it will let you know that it did successfully update. So go back to display information. That was the lead capture. You want to make sure that you're plugged into your social networks, because this is another great way for you to get in contact with prospects or team members, and for them to be able to see you and follow you and whatever. So you want to make sure that you get your usernames in any of the social networks that you have. There are quite a number of them, but anything that you are linked into, make sure you get your username put in there and click on save. Your email server settings. This is already pre-set up. IsaTools Pro has it already set up, but if you want to change it to personal email settings, you can do it right here by enabling your advanced settings. Once again, there are some frequently asked questions on helping you learn how to do that. The autoresponders, like I said, I don't know if this might be something that you were talking about, Pam, but if not, when you send someone a video and they land on your lead capture page and they fill out their name and their email address, you'll get notified. And then if you have them set up on an autoresponder, they'll start receiving emails depending on what you want them to receive. So if someone fills out their name and email, but they don't watch the video or whatever it is that you sent them, you can set them up on one campaign. If they do watch the presentation, you can set them up on a different one. I just have them all on the same ones. Oh, I'm sorry. I did that backwards. This is where the lead capture page comes in, that you can send them out or set them up on that campaign. So I guess if you're not doing it, never mind. I don't know that. All right. On the other settings, one other thing I wanted to let you know. On the email server settings, Steve Slatke had let me know that sometimes when you have these databases set up for your system, it will automatically roll into some people's spam folders, and so that's another reason why you would want to set up your personalized email server settings. But on your other settings, depending on where you're using your IsaTools Pro, it has certain videos and even, I guess, like your audios and PDFs that are focused on the area and the language and the market that you're in. So this is where it's telling you where you're actually using it from. Here is your mobile access code that you can get. Yours will be different. This isn't yours, but once you do download the app on your phone and it asks for a password, it's actually asking for your access code, and that's this right here. Like I said, you should also get an email with that, but if you don't, you can find it back here. Back to the dashboard. Like I said, you want to make sure that you upload a profile photo, get connected to your social networks, let the system know how you want to be notified when someone fills out the landing page, and then your mobile app access. So once you have completed all these, all the green check marks will be checked, and you'll be good to go, because that's pretty much how you get your site set up. So, like I said, you can do pretty much all of these right here from the dashboard page, but I'm just going to go through the tabs and let you know about that. First of all, I'm going to skip over to the right on support. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, you can actually email them, call them, or send them a ticket down here. Your profile, that's pretty self-explanatory if you want to change anything about your profile. This team access code, you may not quite understand what I'm talking about because I'm kind of going backwards here, but when we get over to the prospecting tab, and you can actually make your own coaching emails and drips. In fact, you can do your own one-click emails or email scripts. If you like doing that, if you have someone on your team that likes doing that, and you like some of the things that they've sent out, instead of them having to send it to you, some other way, you can actually set up a team setting. So you would go to, or the person who actually does the emails or the campaigns, they can set up their own team setting, come in here, create a team access code, save the code, and then you share that with your team. And so if someone wants to join your team, they would come in here, they would join the team, and they would put your access code in here and join the team. That would then give them access to anything that you have added to the email systems. Like you would also get their presentation builders, you would get any coaching emails and drip campaigns that they've created, and any email scripts that they've created. So those would actually drop into your back office here, and I'll show you that when we get to that. So your contacts, that's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to want to add your contacts. You can either add them one at a time, or you can import them. When you do import them and you click on import, it gives you kind of quick instructions on how to do it from the different ways that you can import your contacts. I do suggest that you put your own self in. When you add a new contact, put your name and email address, and I'll be sharing that a little bit later when I'm telling you how to do the coaching campaign. But once you have added all your contacts to your database, you manage your contacts here. They are listed by alphabetical last name, and if you click on their name, it takes you to their individualized page. You can actually see like what you have them set up on the coaching email or drip campaign. You can see how many times they've visited the website, your website. If you drop down, you can actually see what they've been receiving. So if you have them on a drip campaign, you can see when the last one went out. I set myself up on them just so I can see what's going out. And you can see that on April 7th, that was today. It's like, do you have a mindset for success? That came out of a campaign that I put myself on. So from this back page of your database, you can actually send emails straight from here, or share a presentation, share a video. So you can do a lot just from your contact page alone. Anytime you do change anything in here though, to change like your contact information, you're going to have to click on edit contact information, and that'll let you change any of the contact information. You save that, but you can add them to folders. There's a lot you can do just from the managing contact. I'm going to skip this for a second. I'll come back to it. My sites, this is where you'll find your personalized links that you can send to people. Oh, they got the new Start Your Life magazine. I've not seen that. Okay, so your ISA lookbook, your My ISA videos, or Start Your Life magazine. These are ones that you can send with this link right here. This is our user ID, Team of Hope, but your user ID will be where that is. So you can either copy and paste that to send out. These two here are actually customized. You can customize them. You just click on Customize. You can choose the videos that you want to go on that My ISA Videos link. So The way that you do this is if you click on this little green plus, it gives you a little verbiage about what the video is about. If you want to view it, you can actually click on view and watch the actual video. If you decide you like that, then you can go ahead and click on this little box. It adds it to the list of videos that you're going to have on there. If after going through this you decide, no, I don't want that one, you just click on the X, it takes it off. So then you can, okay, I did that wrong. Then you can review the videos that you have, and you can save your changes. Then you can actually, directly from saving your changes, you can put it on your Facebook or your Twitter or your Google+. And I just noticed this right here, customize another site. So you can actually put it in here to where when you save it, you can send it to another site. I've not worked with that, so let me click on that and we'll see what that does. Oh. Okay, I'll have to check on that because I don't know what that was. The Start Your Life magazine, you can also customize. These are preset once you get back here, but if you want to change it, then you can go ahead and customize it. And if you're a person that likes statistics, you can come to my site and look at your total site visitors, who's watched what, how many site visitors. As you can tell, I'm not a statistic person, so I'm not really familiar with this, but if you like statistics, then you would like this page. This last tab, before I go back to prospecting my business, they offer you a startup meeting, conferencing, kind of like what we're on right now, but there is a fee to this. Looks like you have a free audio. Okay, this looks like it's a little different, so I'd have to look at this, but I've not checked this out. If you want to check this out, this is something that you can look into. There is a cost, an additional cost, in addition to what you pay for your IsaTools. But it also does allow you to have the deductor, which is a system that will help you log your business expenses. There is an upgraded one of this also, but it does come with the free deductor. And then the last thing on this tab is your shop tools. And this is where you're going to find anything from your business cards to your tear-off pages to your banners. I mean, just about anything you can think of back here you can find. And just to let you know, if you have not ordered your business cards yet, they do have a, what's the word I'm looking for? When you put in the promotional code, it's cards 420, all spelled out, but 4 is spelled like the number 4. Let me see if I can put that on the chat. Everyone, and that is cards, FOUR 20. Did I say that? Cards 420. So if you're ordering some business cards, I just put it in the chat box if you want to look there, but that's under custom print, and you can order your business cards through Sound Concepts. And when you go to checkout, just put that promo code in, and you can. That's only for 250 though. 250 count of cards you get for $20. So back to the prospecting tab. This is probably the biggest thing that got me most excited. In our past businesses, I tried so hard to develop some kind of a drip campaign or something like this, and it's just all right here. And the digital media that Isagenix has provided for us is just, it's amazing. I mean, they've got so much in here, and it's a great place for even, me to go in and watch the videos, learn more. I mean, it's a huge library of information. But it's got your videos, your audios, your images, PDFs, books and magazines, and it does come with one presentation. Like I said, with the IsaTools Pro, you can actually build your own presentations, but there is one already pre-populated in your back office. So when you click on any one of these, you can actually view them by clicking on this right lower icon. And that's kind of like what we looked at the time before. And you can actually listen to the video or listen to the audio or see the PDF much bigger than it is on that little one. Oops. Okay, if you decide that you like the video and you think I'm going to be using this a lot, see this little thumbs up? I highlighted that. So if you click on that, it gives it a like and it puts it into this liked folder. So then anytime that you have videos or anything that you like, put it in your liked folder. That way you can go straight there and you have fewer videos to find the one that you're looking for instead of scrolling all the way through. While I'm here, that reminds me, like I said at the very beginning, I thought that that Guide Me button was the only training that you had for the IsaTools Pro, but it was probably, well, it's probably been a good couple months now. I actually found a couple videos for the back office IsaTools app training. So when I'm not doing this on either, I'm going to start doing it on the 4th Saturday of the month, but there's recordings from these on Be Set Free Life also, but you can also find some back office training right here in your IsaTools back office under the videos. Let me show you on the, when you see all of it, it's pretty much at the very bottom. You got your IsaTools to go. I'm thinking that's your phone app one. It's going to say your back office training. This is 32 minutes long. So there are a couple of them in here. Looks like they've added a few too. Okay, so if you want to share this straight from here, you can click on this share icon. And you can select your Facebook, your Twitter, your email. You can copy it. When you copy it, all you do is hit on select, and you, as soon as you click on that, it says it copied the text. So then you can put this link in wherever you want to put it, in your in an email, in Facebook, whatever. But you can also directly share it through Facebook. So you can also create QR codes. I'm not big into that, but I know that is a big thing. So you can capture that information and put it on a QR code. So you can pretty much do that with your audios and your images. I mean, these images are great. They've got a lot of before and after pictures that you can post on your Facebook if you're promoting before and after pictures. They also have encouraging quotes. If you can pull some of these up. I'm sorry, I think I'm on the wrong one. I think the PDFs is the one that has the before and after. No, this has some before and after. My computer is going very slow though. On the PDFs, this is a great place to find like your clinical research. Right here, the clinical research with the Heart Healthy. And like I said, if you look at the preview, if you click on that preview icon, you can actually see the whatever it is you're looking at much bigger. So looks like I might have downloaded it also. Okay, so another way to find what you're looking for in any one of these is it does have a search bar right here, so you can click in here if you want any information on, say, the AMP line. It'll pull up any, whatever you're on that is associated with whatever you're looking for. So like I said, you've got books and magazines and your one presentation. So back to the prospecting tab, your Twitter auto post. If you're on Twitter, I highly recommend that you use this. It's just a great way for tweets to get out on your behalf, and you're not even doing anything about it. It's just automatically posted. The very first thing you do need to do if you have a Twitter account is to authorize Twitter to do this. So you would have to come back to this third tab, Networks, and authorize it. Once you well, when you're setting it up, you want to let the system know how often you want to do it. If you want to send out 1 tweet a day, and then how many generic posts you want to send out as opposed to company-specific posts. You definitely want to make sure that you're giving them some value, so don't just bombard your Twitter with company-specific posts only. You want to make sure that you put some generic posts in there. So once you have started doing that, it will show you your posts, and if you're getting any kind of comments on it, likes or dislikes, but you can go back and you can actually see what has been posted for you. Your one-click emails, that's pretty self-explanatory. That's almost like doing a Gmail, like if you're sending out an email from your email, you know, like whatever it is, Gmail, Yahoo, whatever. So that's pretty much what you're going to do here. You just select your recipients. You fill in your email subject. You can use templates. I'll show you what those are. Some of them are all pre-populated in your in this back office, but most of them only have to do with if you tried to reach out to them through the phone. All of these are my scripts. So you just put in your email subject. You can actually attach files from your computer by clicking on here, or you can add customized data or media from IsaTools back office. Now, if you're only sending it to one person, you wouldn't want to use the add data, custom data. But if you're sending it to more than one person and you want to personalize it, you click on this add custom data, and you can click on contact's first name, add selected. It drops their first name into the body of the letter, and that way each person, it's going to use their first name as opposed to not having a name in there or you having to put it in every time. But you can also add your media from here. So if you want to put any of the videos that you like or the audios, you can just click on whichever one it is that you want, and then you put add selected, and okay, I didn't drop that down, but that actually goes into the body of the letter right there. And so I'm just putting something in there. Once you have put that in there, you can actually preview your message. And so you can see, it's not going to say your contact, it'll say their name. Here's the video for you to watch. The video dropped in there. And this is what they will be seeing on their emails. Well, not, they won't be seeing my picture and our name, but your information. And I meant to make notes of this, but I believe someone told me that if you click on this phone number from your email, that it will actually dial them from your phone. You can also get their email address from here and their web page. So that's the one-click email. You can set yourself up your own to-do, put things that you want to remember to do in your to-do tool. You can build your QR code builders here. You can build presentations here. And then your, I'm going to come back to that. Your email scripts, these are ones that you have saved because you use them as a template. You want to use them again. Some of the ones are already in your back office, but like I said, those are mainly the ones that said, hey, I tried to reach out to you. The follow-up phone number busy type ones. But you can create your own email scripts, and that's pretty much kind of like, I'm going to put click on the add email script. It's pretty much like you're setting up an email, like you're going to send it out. You want to title it because that's how it's going to be found in your back office. Put your email subject, create your email text. We'll just do it real quick. Sample email script. This is how to create a new email script. Like I said, if you want to put any of your own images from your computer, you can click on right here. I forgot it was a little different on this one. If you want to add customized data, so okay, say I want to put their name in here first. So I would want to put in their first name, their contact first name, add selected. So there it'll have their first name. If I want to put any videos in there, I can add the media from here, or if I want to put any PDFs. I really like the clinical research, so I can put that in there. Add selected. So that drops that into the body of the letter. Also, just to let you know, if you want to, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's see. I don't know where a good link would be to take you, but if you want to hyperlink something, like if you're wanting them to go somewhere like the simple guide, all you do is you highlight it, then you click on your hyperlink, Okay, maybe not. I just froze it. Oh no. I don't know what I did. It didn't like that. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, like I said, you highlight whatever it is you want to hyperlink, and then you would type in the I'll just show you, teamofhope.com. I'll just do that as an example. So you're putting in the link where you want them to go to if they click on that, okay? So then, I did that wrong. Okay. Sorry about this. See if we can do this again. Okay, I copy that. You know what? I did that wrong. All you do is highlight it. Then you click on the hyperlink. That's probably why it froze. It didn't know what I was doing. Okay, and then you put in where you're sending it to. You click OK. All right, so see how that highlighted the words there? That will allow them to hyperlink to wherever it is you send them to. So then if you didn't already have your page set up, you can actually, on your customized data, you can put in like your, you can put in your name or your phone number or your username. But like I said, when we preview it, it does show those at the bottom of the page. Okay, so once you do preview the page, if they click on this, I'm kind of afraid to do that because I did that one time and it doesn't save, but just give you an idea. When you click on that, it takes you to the link that you sent them to. Okay. Did I just get out? All right, hold on with me. Okay, I'm back. Okay, but you know what? Unfortunately, that didn't save since I did that. That is one thing that you got to be careful about. I have done that a number of times. But once you do actually create your email script, okay, I was over here. It's not going to be on there. I totally lost it. But once you fill it all out, you save the script. Bummer, I wanted to show you how it was going to show up in there. Test email script. I'll do it real quick. Sorry about that. So I added the custom data. Maybe someone needed to see this again. I don't know. All right, I'm going to add PDF. I'm going to add that one. Add selected. That dropped into there. Then if I want to hyperlink, I highlight whatever it is I want to hyperlink. I click on the hyperlink button. I tell it where to go. Say OK. Okay, that's where I got messed up. I went and previewed and then I clicked on that. And once you get out of there, it does not save it. So if you want to check out how that works, click on Save Script first. Okay? Oh no. Email script could not be saved. Please try again. Okay, I don't know what I did wrong there. Oh, maybe I don't have my email. No? Oh, okay, this field cannot be left blank. See? It'll help you along. You'll learn as you go. Sample email script. Yeah, I knew that. I just want to let you know that. Totally kidding. All right, save the script. It is saved. So if you scroll all the way down, here is my text email script, and I'll lead you into something else here. Here's my subject line. In any of these, when you come back to your scripts, anytime you want to see what it is that the script looks like, if you click on the magnifying glass icon, it takes you to the email script. So here it is. My subject is sample email script. I put in my first name. I have the PDF in here. I've got a hyperlink. If I want to preview it, this is where I preview it. Go back to scripts. Okay. You can also edit. So you click on this pencil icon. And so say I want to put something else in here. Say here is a great resource. All right. Make sure you save the script though, because it won't save. So then when you go to look at it, with the magnifying icon, it dropped back in there, and I was able to edit that. If I no longer want that, because I don't, you just click on the trash can. It says, are you sure you want to delete this email script? Yes. So that is now gone from my email scripts. So that is how to create an email script. This email server settings is the same as we did when we were at the beginning, setting up our page. If you want to set up your email server setting from here, you can do that. All right, now I'm going to get to the coaching email. That's the thing that excited me the most about this tool. And like I said, it comes pre-populated with all the ones that you see, only 3 of these icons here. Those are pre-populated in your back office. They're mainly set up with the weight loss systems, or the systems, I'm sorry, the performance system, the healthy aging system, but there is also IsaBody, accountability, support. So the ones that have the coaching messages with that and the user messages, those are ones that once you set someone up on a campaign drip, you can also set up someone to be their coach. Now what this means is the person that you set up the drip campaign with will receive emails every day, or almost every day, just encouraging them, giving them tips on how to have a successful 30 days, giving them lots of information to help them learn more about the products and what it's doing for their bodies, and just other ways for them to learn so much more. But the coach that you set up will receive a different set of emails, and these are emails, like I'll just show you real quick. So these are some of the emails that would be sent out to your new person, or that have gotten onto the program, your new customers. Congratulations on committing to the system. As you approach your first cleanse day, it just gives you kind of, information on what to do. Also gives you the names and numbers of the product calls, how to do your third meals on your shake days. I mean, it's just, I love it that Isagenix has already done this for us, so we can send these out to our new people and they can get educated, and just, it's a great way for them to learn more about it. So the coaching person, the person that you set up as the coach, you can look at the emails that they would receive. So on this one, it says, congratulations on deciding to walk your person through the 30-day cleansing. And then it gives you kind of some information on, what to tell your team member, or how to encourage them. And so that was on day 1. On day 3, it may say, hey, it looks like your person may be starting their first cleanse day today. You do definitely want to keep in contact with your people, because you want to know when they are going to be doing their cleanse day. But these are just great ways for you to get, to help your person be coached along their 30-day system. In addition to the coaching messages, you'll also receive some user messages. And those are just day 1, 3, 9, 24, ways for the system, or that you'll receive an email saying, hey, they're probably doing their, well, I think the first one is they probably got their kit, call them, open up their box with them, and then, they're having their first cleanse day, give them a call, see how they're doing. So these are great reminders for you to actually reach out and touch the person, to be personalized with them as you're coaching them. So you can also create your own campaigns from here. And that's pretty much a lot like the email scripts that we went through. You're just going to be doing them one at a time. So you'll let them know what day you want that campaign that you're sending out to go out. But you would just create it. You would add another message that would add your second drip to the drip campaign if you're creating your own. At the end, when you've done as many drips as you want to do, you save the message. And you want to make sure that you label the campaign so that you know where that's at. And then once you do that, it would drop into your coaching emails just like it did the email scripts. You can actually, if you like any of these that are in the back office, but for one reason or another, you want to change it around a little bit, you can actually edit them. So if you want to go to, say, this energy program, if you click on this copy icon, it actually brings the whole campaign copy to you. You can edit it in any way you want. The very first thing that I recommend you edit is this right here, the campaign name. Otherwise, at first I was just editing them and then I couldn't remember which ones I edited because I didn't change my campaign name. So I'm going to put Diane's edited new member 30-day energy system. Just kind of give you an idea of what that would look like. So once you do get in here and you want to change it around, I don't even know what to put in here. I'm so happy you joined us. Okay, so if I want to go to the next one, then I can go to the next one and I can change that up a little bit. So whenever I'm finished editing, I can save the message. And then it takes me to all the different emails. So I can actually look at these from here also, and I can edit them from here. You can send yourself test emails so that you see what's going out to your prospect or new customers. So then once I go back to the coaching emails, anything that's new will drop to the bottom. So there's Diane's edited new member 30-day energy system. Once again, you can look at it with the icon here. I'm so happy you joined us. That dropped in there. So anything that I changed will be on this changed one. But you can find it a lot better if you, like I said, if you rename it. You can edit it from here again, or you can trash it, which I will trash it. So it's removed, and the next time I refresh my page, it will no longer be on there. So, seems like there was something else I was gonna, contacts. Okay, I wanna go back to contacts. Under managing contacts, this is where I wanna show you how to put someone on the drip campaign. So I'll just use myself here. So right here under coaching email or drip campaign, you can select whichever one it is you want. Not all of them have the coaching email, but I believe most of the ones that are pre-populated do. So you just set them up. You can actually start them on a different day. Say you didn't get this out to them right away. I recommend as soon as you get someone signed up on the system, put them on the drip campaign, because there are at least 2 emails that go out that are pre-product day unless they get their kit that day. But it's just a great way to start giving them emails that encourage them on their decision, give them things to do before they actually get their product, taking their measurements, that kind of stuff. But say they've already got their stuff, you can actually get them going on their first day. You know, so you can set them up to start getting that message number 4. Today, that is the wrong date here. March 22nd. I don't want to send it out on March 22nd. I want to send it out, April 22nd. Am I looking at that wrong? That's interesting that it jumped over there, but you can change the date. So another thing also, you know, if they do join today and they say, hey, I'm not going to be able to get started till next week, then you can put it out a week for the emails to even start. You know, there's different ways that you can do it. So for the coach, this is where you being in your system makes a big difference. You have to be in there in order to be put down as a coach. So you would just put the coach's name in here. You can also use this for your people that are on your team if for whatever reason they don't have the IsaTools program yet, but they bring someone new into the business and they're going to coach them through. You can actually set them up to start receiving the coaching emails. And they would also start receiving the notification emails also. Make sure you click on save, and that will allow them to be put onto that drip campaign, and also for the coach to start receiving the coaching emails also. So I think I was a little random today, maybe because I'm out of practice, but let me see what I got here. All right, Pam, I will talk to you later. I forgot to go and mute everyone, but if you have any questions, you can either unmute yourself and open it up to a question if you have any questions. One of the things that I just found out this week also is under your managing contacts, if you click on someone's name, you used to not be able to delete them, but now you can actually delete the contact on their page right here. Now, I don't recommend you do that unless you really, really know that there's no possible way you're going to want any kind of contact with this person. I mean, you know, if you have their information, that's fine, but you would lose all the contact activity. That's pretty much, and like, you know, what they have actually seen. But another way to do that is you can archive them to where it would take them off your main list. So, I mean, I've not done that, but if you just click on this little box and go over to action, you can actually archive that person, and it just puts them into the archive folder as opposed to completely deleting them. But you didn't used to be able to delete them, so it actually looks like you can do it from here also. So see, I'm finding out new things every time I'm using it also. So if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and ask away. I don't know all the answers, I'm sure you can tell, but there are recorded Zoom calls from previous months. I know, I was trying to remember which one it was. It was in February. I want to say either 17th, I think February 17th. I feel like that was one of the best calls that we had. If you want to look that up, that's on BSET Free website. I do want to remind you that Express University in Charlotte, North Carolina is set for October 25th to the 28th. So if you have not gotten your tickets, you want to go to bsetfreelife.com and get your tickets from there. Also, hope you are planning on going to Celebration, which is in Nashville, August 5th through the 7th. It's a great place. Decisions are made at the big events, people. I'm sure you know that. You also want to join BSF BIZ on Facebook. I think that's pretty much it. There's no questions. Go ahead and stop the recording.